Hi friends, Lynn and Jamie here. Saturday morning, July 5th, 2014. We're continuing our work, working in the tunnel of time, going back into the past. We're clearing out the garbage of old civilizations. Technically, higher dimension beings or future beings are doing that. We're just keeping the train cars going, but we're participating in the process, and it's a joy to be of service. And now we begin. Also, if it's worth playing a grace card to get a little bit more living waters flowing than we have flowing right now, because it's not enough, and we have some work to do. So waving the grace card, asking for the living waters to flow on high. Right now, the entire time we're working. Wow. And however long afterward is appropriate, feeling the living waters coming down the margins of the pillar. Oh, these margins of the pillar are pockmarked again. It looks bad again. Something happened overnight. Oh, once again looking all pockmarked. Not ideal. Okay, so reconstituting, that's what they're saying. Reconstituting the margins of the pillar with the living waters. Drawing it down, 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 like getting the siphon going. So the living waters keep flowing all the way to the base. Like they started flowing through grace, but now we can use our efforts to get the living waters to flow all the way down to the base.
Back's in pretty bad shape. These pockmarks are interesting. They look unusual. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not familiar with these pockmarks.
They come from a new source of damage, is that it?
Right.
Yeah, this isn't damage this isn't a vibration that has created damage in this area before, this area of the universe, right? It's a new vibration, but the attitude feels pretty old and familiar. It's like angry, fury, rage, right?
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Just rage. Again, the guides are talking about how the universe as a whole suffers from oppositional defiant disorder. And so how we're sustaining merges with parts of the universe, but not all of it. The pillar has that woven look of the Chinese handcuffs, those things.
Chinese finger traps?
Finger traps, Chinese finger trap. What does that represent? Interesting. Well, when we pull it lengthwise, they get really tight, right? That's the point. That's the point. So to just pull lengthwise and then it gets really tight and we don't get those pock marks. Nothing can make it through, right? It's only when we get short and squatty that there are holes. Can we make our way down to the tunnel? Or maybe we can't. Maybe the pillar matters most. Right?
Right.
If we don't have a good pillar, we can't even do tunnel work. That's a delusion, right?
Right.
So let's just get this pillar healed. Let's get this pillar healed. Let's check the mesh in this pillar. Let's check it. Does it go all the way down to the bottom?
No.
It doesn't. It came loose somehow. So we'll just let's drop down through the dimensions to where the mesh ends. I see it like a skirt with a scalloped edge. And just start to draw it down. The mesh is all dry, not like it should be. But now it's reconstituting again. Something definitely happened there. Don't know what. These real deep bottom parts just don't feel like they've ever been tuned, to be honest. It feels like the first tuning. When I go higher up the pillar, it feels very familiar, but these lower parts just feel like this is the first time it's ever been tuned. They're just tuning to perfect pitch all the way down to the bottom of this new place, wherever we are, so that the soul energy can get all the way down to the very, very, very bottom, deepening the merge, deepening the merge, deepening the merge. Wow! Now let's start to balance between higher soul and body mind. The body-mind of the biosphere, of course, are all the body-minds of all the sentient beings combined into a oneness. The body-mind of the galaxy is all the physical dimension aspects of the galaxy in just the same way. body, mind of the universe, also the physical aspects of the universe. Everything is alive. Wow. So drawing in the soul energy, whoa, it's destined to enliven every speck of dust, every molecule, every subatomic particle. All of it has soul energy that's destined to be there. He said, what's your foundational assignment? Our foundational assignment is to be a portal for higher dimension beings. They said, that's right. So now, let's put this aloe on in such a way as to, it's kind of like a way of making a portal workable before it would be workable in a natural sense. Does that make sense? And so we put the aloe on this netting, and then it's like a rigged portal that higher dimension beings are willing to work with. The point of it is that this is an expansion, a fairly lengthy expansion down deep, and so to get the new parts dummy, right, this deep dimensional work is really tiring. It's like in scuba diving, when you go down deep, the air only lasts a very short while. When you do the 200-foot deep bounce dives, you have enough air to get down, turn around, and come back up. And that's how this feeling is like, this is just hard working in this deep dimension. And we can't stay here for long. We're wearing out. So that seems to be true. So apparently what we thought we were going to work on today is not what was needed. So that's, I love it. It's a sign of a true session, What we thought we were doing is not at all what we were doing. That was wrong. That was incorrect. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, now we start to offer this portal to higher dimension beings, to the true guides, to the angels. If you're willing to use this, we're grateful, 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 grateful. Reminding ourselves that there are also future beings who are working in that tunnel and that we haven't done very much for them today. So let's just also ask the light beings if they're willing to refresh the tunnel that the future beings are working in, because we had thought we were supposed to do that and we were out of juice and we haven't done it yet. So if light beings are willing to do that, we're grateful. To just prevent the tunnel from collapsing. It's interesting, I have the perception that the tunnel either moved deeper or that there's a new tunnel down deeper. I don't know which one.
Feels like a new tunnel.
New tunnel down deeper, so we'll draw the vibrations from the future through this new tunnel, way down deep, way at the bottom of this pillar extension where we've been working, way down deep, drawing this. Oh, that's what it is, opening up this portal from the future at an even deeper level. That's what our work was supposed to do. And so right down here, just as best we can, getting the energy from the future, the vibration from the future to come from future through the present moment and into the past, way back to the birth of the biosphere, way back to the birth of the galaxy, 13 billion years, some odd years, and way back to the birth of the universe, which is older than the galaxy. Wow. Holding space in the energy cross as strong as we can, so that future beings can use it. Wow, in that really deep tunnel, holding strong space for future beings to use this really deep tunnel. Wow. Can you feel that? They're walking through it or using it, right? Moving through it.
Right.